Welcome to the Christmas special of Wrestling Fanatics, and in today's video, I am going to be telling you the top 10 best moments of 2024 in the WWE. And it was certainly a great year for the WWE, with CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre being some of the craziest storyline telling we've ever seen, with the Blood and Beads, aka Bad Blood match. We had a strap match. We had a cage match. Also, we had the Judgment Day having some drama, and they actually broke up, and now Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez are in the Judgment Day. And it all started because Finn Balor betrayed Damian Priest at SummerSlam, and now Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley can't stand each other. Also, Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa have been going at it with the new Bloodline versus the OG Bloodline feud. And that has definitely been some exciting stuff, because the Bloodline story is probably the best storyline ever. But anyways, let's get into the top 10 moments of 2024. At number 10, we have John Cena making a surprise appearance on the Raw after WrestleMania 40. So, in a promo, R-Truth and Miz were going to verse the Judgment Day, but they had 2, and the Judgment Day had 3. But R-Truth said that would be teaming with the Miz and the guy you can't see. Now, nobody took a clue that that was John Cena, because his catchphrase is "you can't see me." But turns out it was. About halfway through the match, John Cena came out, and Awesome Truth and Cena got the win. At number 9, we have Sami Zayn beating Gunther at WrestleMania 40. Now, people weren't expecting much from this match, and they thought Sami would obviously lose, but in the later parts of the match, Sami rallied and ended up coming back after a series of haluva kicks. Now, the reason this was so important and at number 9 is because Gunther, he was the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion at the time until Sami beat him, with 666 days as champion. So Sami put a stop to that reign and became the new champion. For number 8, we have Finn Balor betraying Damian Priest in a SummerSlam match against Gunther. Now, this came out of absolutely nowhere, and most people thought after this that the Judgment Day was done. But turns out what it is now is what it turned out to be, with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez in it. Anyway, Damian Priest was pinning Gunther in the middle of the match, and he was really close to the ropes, and Finn Balor, with his hood on, put Gunther's foot on the rope. After Damian Priest figured out what happened, they both stared at each other for super long. And then Damian Priest tried to attack Finn Balor, but it backfired, and Damian Priest lost the match because of it. At number 7, we have CM Punk ruining Drew McIntyre's homecoming at Clash at the Castle in Scotland. So, here's how it went down. Drew McIntyre was versing Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship after he lost it at WrestleMania because of Punk. So, Drew was trying to pin Damian, but the ref had been knocked out. And a couple seconds later, a new ref came in, rushed to the ring, counted 1, 2, but then he stopped and said it was 2, and Drew realized that it was CM Punk. At number 6, we don't have a betrayal or anything like that. We have an insane wrestling move. So, at Survivor Series War Games, Bronson Reed did the unthinkable and jumped off the cage onto a table. And Roman Reigns was on that table. But guess what happened? CM Punk pulled Roman Reigns off the table just in time and saved Roman Reigns from getting tsunamied from the top of the cage by Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed was out for the rest of the match, and also he is out with an injury. This one earned the number 5 spot because it made me laugh. R-Truth and tried to enter the Women's Royal Rumble match at the Royal Rumble in January. Now, this was funny because he's a boy, and he's trying to go into a Women's Royal Rumble match, and Adam Pearce had to come out and explain to him that this is the wrong Royal Rumble match. And then later, he went in the men's Royal Rumble match, so he entered the Royal Rumble technically twice. At number 4, we have another R-Truth funny moment because he did great at the Royal Rumble with humor. So I talked about him entering the Women's Royal Rumble, which shouldn't be done in the WWE. But then when we got to the Men's Royal Rumble, he got tagged in instead of just running in and start attacking people. He had to get tagged in by Rey Mysterio, and they were all so confused, but then R-Truth actually started fighting. But he ended up getting eliminated a couple minutes later. Okay, no more fun and games. It's time to get to the things that deserve their spots. So at number 3, I put Damian Priest cashes in on Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 40. Now, this actually played a role into Drew McIntyre and CM Punk's storyline because CM Punk has basically cost Drew the title because CM Punk swept Drew's feet out from under him on the announce desk after he was talking trash to CM Punk about him winning the world title before him. So that's what CM Punk did in retaliation, and Drew, of course, was hurt, and Damian Priest saw an opportunity, and he took it, and he beat Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight title, and Damian held it for a pretty long time. At the number 2 spot of the top moments of 2024 is The Rock getting chokeslammed by The Undertaker at WrestleMania during Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns' match. So during this, The Rock looked like he was about to start whipping Cody with that belt that he was talking about in promos before WrestleMania, but then all of a sudden, the lights go out and The Rock turns around and sees The Undertaker standing there with a mad look on his face, and he gets chokeslammed, and then the lights go out and The Rock and The Undertaker are gone. So part of this didn't make sense because The Rock and The Undertaker don't have much history. It's not like they have a rivalry, and Undertaker was just mad for some reason at The Rock. And now for the top moment of 2024 in the WWE at our number 1 spot is, of course, Cody Rhodes beating Roman Reigns in the craziest match of 2024, known as Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Universal Championship. Now, we had The Rock, Jimmy and Jey Uso fighting, the Undertaker even, Seth dressed in a Shield outfit, and so much more. This match was insane, and Cody took advantage of all the chaos and distraction and beat Roman Reigns after hitting 3 crossroads. And the whole crowd went crazy. Samantha could barely announce his name after he won. It was definitely an emotional part of WWE this year. And that's the end of the video, folks. That was the top 10 moments of 2024 in the WWE. Comment down below what you think should be at the number 1 spot. Subscribe, like, and share it around so everyone can know the top 10 moments. And I'll see you guys in the next video, probably in 2025.